But the interesting thing is, it wasn't just them, and that's probably why they're looking a little more relaxed about it now, because the number 22 car is also going to be done. And of course, if neither of them score points, and actually, there's a change.
That's the move.
That's the move for the possible win in this race. Jelmer Berman has got past the Aston Martin, the number 3 car of Stef Dusseldorf. And that is so crucial because the car that's currently leading has a drive-through penalty.
And Christopher Haas as well. He's been closing the last few laps, and now he's right on the back of that Aston Martin as well. So there's a bit of pressure there again for the Aston. He's just lost one place. He's got to try and fight hard to not lose another.
Lovely view from the headlight camera on board the Lamborghini of Christopher Haas here. Although you can see the shot blasting effect that this track has on the Perspex cover of the headlight, and he's so close in behind the Aston here. That's not really an overtaking spot.
Look there, went a bit wide.
Oh, it is. I'm completely wrong. He's got a beautiful move there. And Christopher Haas gets past the Aston Martin for what should be second place once the drive-through penalty has been made. So let's get back down to the pits and see what Richard Westbrook makes of all this.
Richard, did you not see the yellow flag when you were out on track?
Well, I came past the big accident in the beginning, and the main thing, thank God, everyone's okay. And I thought I was going to hit someone. I mean, you just couldn't see anything. It was a big mess. There was no yellow flags up there. The Corvette braked. Everyone came round. The Aston Martin went to the front. I was in 4th position. For sure, I gained a couple of places, but there was no safety car sign at that point.
Dumbreck has come in on this lap. So the race lead goes to Jelmer Berman, the young Dutch driver who has been such a star this weekend. Peter Dumbreck taking the drive-through, earned as a result of what Richard Westbrook did earlier on in the race. Now, where will he come out with regard to Thomas Enger? That is the big question. Will he come out in front or behind the young driver Aston Martin, which is heading on? I think he's going to be in front of the Aston.
I think he could be. It's going to be tight, really tight.
Where is the Aston?
There it is.
He's going to be very tight. The Aston's going to be right side by
front.
side. The two teams that are fighting with the team's championship, the Thomas Enger gets in front of Peter Dumbreck, but at the moment they're both outside the points. Well, in fact, no, Enger will now be 10th. Enger will be just inside the points, but Peter will be outside the points. Oh, Richard can't look. They've got to get in front of that young driver Aston Martin if they're going to win the team's championship as well. And they've got to get in front of it by, I think, a couple of places, because young driver have a 3-point advantage coming in. And of course, at the bottom end of the point scoring system, you're only gaining 1 or 2 points over the other car.
Head in hands and everything, but it's not over.
And there are the two cars battling for the team's championship, although Thomas Enger could allow the Nissan through, but he doesn't want to.
He won't want to, no.
No, that's right, because anything can happen, and he will want to stay in front if at all possible. Right, now what I haven't allowed for is the fact that the Hexis team has got 2 cars in the top 4 places, because that car that's running with the bonnet off is still scoring points for Hexis. And it's not just these 2, after all, that are fighting for the team's championship, because Hexis are right in there as well. If it stays like it is right now, Hexis would win on 238 points versus young driver on 231. So it's a 3-way tussle for the team's championship.
Well, we missed that one, didn't we? Unbelievable. Well, this is going to be more interesting, because obviously these 2 cars that we're watching at the moment need to push as hard as they can if they're going to have any chance of getting those points. They're both over after points now.
Now, part of the reason that they come into it, actually it's really interesting, is because the number 11 and number 47 cars that are running first and second do not score team points. So that's what's sort of confused us a little bit. So actually, the 2 Hexis cars would get points for first and second. So that's what makes the difference. That's what means Hexis could actually win this thing. This is incredible. I can't quite believe what's happening. Well, for Piccini, what a moment this is. Now, what's he doing? He's battling here with Katzberg, and Katzberg has got past. Katzberg has got past that. Now, will that make a difference? Of course it will make a difference, because there are less points on offer now. So that's going to make the team's championship close again. But I think they would still perhaps have a margin. We're not going to know when they cross the line who's even won it. This is incredible. Katzberg has got the Nissan past. The clock is ticking away as the leader crosses the line, and we go on to the final lap It is Jelmer Berman with a good advantage over Christopher Haas. Great comeback to the championship for Christopher Haas. He raced all last year, has come in for this one weekend. He's looking at a podium finish. There's the Hexis Aston of Steph Dusseldorp and Clivio Piccioni. But in the background is the Nissan now of Mickey Katzberg up to fourth.
Oh, got a crash there.
Oh, one of the Fords has made heavy contact with the wall. One of the Mark VDS cars. It is the number 41 car, I think, of Jan Claret. And a lot of damage. Yeah, it is. It's Jan Claret. Oh, with his teammate. Oh, no. Can you believe that? It was actually Rizzati trying to get past him on the inside. And that was what caused the accident into the tyres. And would you believe they've had a horrible year, and you'd think they could have done without that. It is the two young drivers who have come into the Corvette for this one event, and they have done a stunning job. It is going to be Jelmer Berman and Francesco Pastorelli to win the championship race here in Argentina. What a story. Christopher Haas and Manuel Lauck finished second in their Lamborghini. Third place is going to go to this car, Steph Dusseldorp and Clivio Piccioni in the Hexis Aston Martin. Now, where is their other car? Where is Philippe Dumas' other car? He's watching for it. There's Katzberg. Where is Andrea Piccini? There he is. There he is. Now, that could be enough for Hexis to win the team's championship. Let's wait to do all the sums. But it's looking good for them. They don't know whether to react or not. Have they won the team's championship?
Philippe, congratulations. You are world champion.
Oh, this is just unbelievable. Look at the emotion from this French team. They are just a fantastic unit, these guys. And Philippe Dumas, he cannot barely believe it. The passion that runs through that guy. He was a racer himself, a driver himself. But there's Stefan Rattel to congratulate him, to confirm it. It has been confirmed. The Hexis team are the FIA GT1 World Champions of 2011. It is just astonishing what has happened here. Let's get back down to the pits with Haley.
Clement, congratulations. An emotional result, and what a great year.
Yes, very great. It's fantastic. We don't understand what happened now. We don't understand. It's all the team, a driver, big championship. We are very, very, very satisfied.
It's Steph Dusseldorp and Clivio Piccioni, drivers for Hexis Aston Martin, celebrating a podium finish and the team's title. They were second in the team's championship last year, Hexis, after taking 2 victories at this circuit. This year, the whole weekend has been such hard work for them. They thought their chances were completely done and dusted, and yet, by limping around with that car that got damaged, they have still managed to come home with the title. Let's go down and hear from Piccioni and Dusseldorp.
Congratulations, Clivio. What a way to finish the season. Podium finish and the world champion.
It's just amazing. The team did an awesome job all the way through, and to finish this way, the end of the year, we didn't think about it, but now it's just the best day of my life.
Well, let's not forget our race winners, though, because they were awesome this weekend. Let's hear from Jelmer Berman and Francesco Pastorelli.
Congratulations, guys. What a result. You got 2 race wins here this weekend for Corvette.
Yeah, we only missed the pole, but yeah, that's the only thing. But the race was well. Shame that the safety car was so long that I couldn't do anything. But Jelmer did a fantastic job. He drove back from 3rd place to the 1st to win the race.
Congratulations, Jelmer. It's been quite the weekend for the 2 of you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, we came here just to have fun, basically. Of course, we always push as hard as possible. But to leave here with 2 wins is pretty amazing. I mean, at this level, and then just jump in a car we didn't know and win. It's quite a good feeling.
Hope to see you next year. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at the result. The Corvette, the ex-Bank Team China car, taking victory here with its 2 drivers new to the series, ahead of Lauck and Haas in their Lamborghini and Piccioni and Dusseldorp 4th. Bertoldi and Katzberg got their Sumo Power car up to 4th, but with Hohenadel and Piccini in 5th, it was a great day for Hexis. Paltala and Leclerc were 6th, Hershey and Nygaard in their Ford 7th. Westbrook and Dumbrecht were 8th, ahead of Leinders and Rizzati. They got a car between themselves and Muller and Enger. Then Martin and Claret with Rossi and Verdonk finishing down in 12th position. Our 2 rookies joining the championship for a one-off event. Francesco Pastorelli and Jelmer Berman doing everything more really than ever could have been expected of them. And as we know, in the Drivers' Championship, of course, that was settled yesterday for the win. Michael Krum and Lucas Law took the victory and have taken the title. But Stefan Mucker and Darren Turner, despite not even racing this weekend, still finish as runners-up. Hohenadel and Piccini get the decision for third, with Enger and Muller finishing fourth, just 1 point ahead of championship leaders at the mid-stage of the season, Mark Basseng and Marcus Winkelhock. Lucas Luhr and Michael Krum are the champions of 2011, following in the footsteps of Michael Bartels and Andrea Bertolini last year, who won the title on the same soil in Argentina. This is what it means in terms of the team's championship. Hexis AMR have taken the title, with Dumbrek moving ahead of Rizzati on that last lap or so. JR Motorsports got second in the end, and Young Driver, who for a while there it seemed as though Young Driver would be champions, they've had to settle for third. That's how much it changed through the course of the race. The big trophy goes to Hexis Racing, and it is Clément Mathieu, Finn Dumas, who have hold of that trophy. They still can't quite believe it, but they have done it. I think that's lovely. The other drivers, Piccioni and Dusseldorf, coming up there to celebrate as well. There is the Hexis AMR team, the FIA GT Team World Champion of 2011. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.